You're
I think
live.
we're there. That's awkward.
All right. Happy New Year's Eve. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 2021 is coming to an end, and Simple Grace is going out with a bang and starting 22 with a bang. We are
With a
very
bang.
excited. Sarah and I literally just got done checking all the links, checking the verbiage. We are all set to go in launching. What are we launching, Sarah?
Oh, a way for you to connect with your teams through the entire year of 2022. Now we're just starting out with January, and we have some email campaigns, saved replies of what we are going to use in January to connect with our team for the entire month of January. And it's so easy to set up. It's going to take you less than 10 minutes and you are completely done with January. So we have an email campaign. We have a mini challenge in there for you. So we're going to walk you through it to show you exactly what you're going to get.
Okay, funny note, I was wearing the same exact thing earlier this week when we went live, and you were wearing a darker colored shirt. So this is a whole new
I'm
video.
pretty sure it's probably the same.
If you get one thing from this, we are fellow Young Living brand partners who are real. Like, this is real life us. We accidentally wore the same clothes that we wore earlier this week. It's fine. But guys, we are so excited because, as Sarah said, all of those amazing things that we are wanting to and wanted to create for our teams, that's what we are offering for you guys to utilize as well. And again, we're fellow brand partners. We're using this stuff. We are going to use this stuff. Sarah and I are so psyched for our teams to see this content for January. We're pumped. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Without further ado, we are going to show you what there is. Okay, I have to make sure I click the right screen because I'm going to flip through a few of them. And we don't need that popped up there. But hey, there we are. Okay, so first off, if you are jumping on here, make sure you like this video, give it a heart, say something in the comments, just even say hi, because we know how Facebook is, and it is really nice to make sure that people can see all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so here we are. This is the saved reply email. Now, Sarah and I strategically are saying to our teams that as 2022 happens, we are wanting to give our teams a fresh way to opt into our weekly tips that we are giving. And so we are doing that via email and via text. This is just what that email looks like. So in the back end of Get Oiling, it is coming from a saved reply. And so this is what it's going to look like when you get into that email. This is what your team will see when they open it up. Now, as you can see, it doesn't have a sign off, so you need to make sure that you edit that and put it in there. And then they would click on this because we are offering to give them some things in this, another thing. We're offering, Sarah, help me here. We are offering to have them opt into the weekly tips that we have for them in January and beyond. The verbiage in here is very specific on how we are doing it. And we are just wanting to make sure that we know that we are going to focus this year on working from the inside out. And that's what these tips are going to focus on for the whole year. So they're going to click on this. And what this is going to do is there's an automation that is built into it, and they're going to pop up so that they know that when they clicked on that it opted them into the weekly tips. If they are getting that via text, they'll have to send back 2022. That is the keyword that is going to get them into the weekly tips. So it's really cool. All of this stuff is included. As you can see, here is our email address, but when it goes to your Get Oiling system, it is going to pre-populate your email address in there. So from there, I'm going to go to the back end and we're going to show you a little bit about what happens. So once they've opted into these tips, and just a side note, you do not have to use that opt-in if you don't want to. If you already send your team tips and they're there and you want to just start out with these tips, you would just start out with the screen that I'm showing you, which is the January tips campaign. So the first one, and there's 4 of them, And you can see on this back end that they're scheduled to start on January 4th. That is a Tuesday. You can actually set that whenever you want. Maybe you send your tips out on Monday. Maybe you do it on Thursday. Just you can change that right here to whatever you want. And then you'll see that these are all set at different intervals, and we'll go back. So this is the back end. It's not as pretty as that email I just showed you because it is the back end of it. But the first one that we're going into is mindset. And then this is the first thing that you can see here is the email. If they click on this automatic negative thoughts thing, and it gives clear instructions for them to click on it, they are going to get another email the next morning digging deeper into this topic of automatic negative thoughts, or ANTs. There's also the text option. So I'm actually going to be sending this out just like this for my team. So they're going to get both an email and a text where they can opt in. There is pictures that go with each of them, beautiful pictures with that one. So that one is on mindset. And that is set when, like I said, when they opt into it specifically on January 2nd or 4th, which is a Tuesday. The next one is alpha pinene sesquiterpene. Are you speaking English? That was so funny. Sarah created that and I about died laughing. So this one is talking about brain support with essential oils. And again, it's in text form and as well as email. And then the third email in that series is going to be one of the simplest ways to improve your health. And that's going to send out on January 18th. Again, you can change that. And this is a water challenge. This is talking about why they should opt into this water challenge. So when they click this, and again, there's clear instruction to click this picture to start it. It is going to start them the next day into a 3-day water challenge where they're going to get this mini challenge straight to their phone, straight to their inbox. And again, there's also text. For text, they have to send back water, and then that automatically starts it. So everything, once you grab the resource bundle, it is going to automatically set all of this up for you. There is only a few things that you have to do that we would suggest to make sure and get that going. So that's a 3-day water challenge. Very cool. And then the last one is kick the sugar. We're talking about sugar. And so we go down, we give them some tips on how to detox from sugar. And that is the end of January's tips. Very cool. So I want to show you really quick. This is that first email that I showed you guys where they can opt into more information and automatic negative thoughts. So this is going to go as an email, and it goes into the information. It comes right straight to their inbox, just some really good information. And then what is going to happen is it's also going to send them a text. And it won't send them all of that information in a text. It will give them a link so that they can see that email just like on a web page. It's a really great feature that we like to utilize instead of sending. It's a great way to utilize when you don't want to send all of those characters, all of that text in an actual text. So that one is set up like that. It's really good information, I'm telling you. Sarah and I are so pumped and jacked about this. Okay, and then the last thing is the water challenge. It's a 3-day challenge, and this is what it looks like.
So what Janelle and I wanted to do when we put these things together, we felt like we were missing content that wasn't so, hey, here are the monthly gifts we'll purchase, go buy this stuff, and very, very heavy on oils and products. We wanted to serve our customers with more, health talk and being healthy with oils and Young Living sprinkled in. And that's what, that was the goal for this, and letting people opt into challenges, asking for replies in emails and things like that. So we can create this connection that we're really looking for, and feeling super authentic about it. So we put all of it together. All it is you download the resource bundle, and all of it automatically, as long as you have room in your Get Oiling account, I mean, it should pages and things, make sure that you have, the correct, I don't know the wording for that, but just the correct, it should work on basic, except for if you're missing a page.
Yep.
Honestly, because it's all campaigns. So as long as you have all that set up, everything is all ready for you to schedule it out, put tags on your people and roll and run with it.
Yep. And like Sarah said, is that we really wanted to focus on the lifestyle of what this actually is. So are we going to talk about products and some of these tips? Absolutely. We talked about frankincense. We talked about sesquiterpenes. But we wanted
And
to
the water challenge.
Yeah, and the
Sorry.
water
And
challenge.
the water challenge, there's also.
Yep, there's a little bit about Life 9 and the vitality drops. We wanted to focus on how and why they should incorporate different things into their lifestyle. And so in that first email, that saved reply, it specifically says, this year we are focusing on wellness from the inside out. Okay. And we all know that that's not all about Young Living products. This is a lifestyle. Like it encompasses so much more than just go grab that bottle of frankincense. Okay. So that's where Sarah and I were going with our teams. If that doesn't work for you, if that doesn't feel like that's right for the direction you're going, that's fine. That's cool. There's other content providers that are doing an amazing job of helping you with exactly what you need, whatever that may be. We are going towards a lifestyle, and that is what we are sharing. Okay, so now we're going to get into really briefly how to set this whole thing up. From you just purchased, you went to our sales page. We're going to start there. That's where we're going to start. Okay, let me see. Sarah, can you see where are we at?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to start here on our sales page. This is what it looks like. It is $15 for all of this content that we showed you and that we're going to get into in all of the backend stuff. If you're ready, you just click, I need this. It's going to pop up. You're going to check out. You're going to go to your inbox, and you should have an email within just a couple minutes that have the resources for you. And this is what that email is going to look like. Sorry, my top bar is getting in the way. It is just basic. It just says, congratulations on taking steps to serve your customers well. And then it gets into what you need to do. And so this little screenshot actually has the resource code embedded in the link. And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to log out of our Simple Grace account. And I don't think you can see my password as we're doing this, can you? No. I always get a little scared. A little scared. Okay, so now that I'm logged in, because that is the first step. So we're telling you, you want to log into your Get Oiling account after you have purchased the January weekly tips campaign from Simple Grace Collective. And then you're going to come back to this email and you are going to click on this link, on that picture, excuse me. That picture is going to bring up the resource bundle with everything in it. So I'm just going to go briefly through it. In that picture, it shows you everything that should show up. So feel free to double check between your email picture and then what is here once you claim it. So we have that saved reply, that opt-in for all of our customers to opt into these texts. And I also want to tell you, these tips would work very well for prospective customers as well. Just going to throw that out there. I don't know that you need to have a distinction other than you could copy this and you could maybe make it so you can give them some call to actions if you want to. Okay, so then we have that save reply, the opt-in. We have the January tips campaign, which is each of the weekly tips. There's 4 of them. And then we have the Simple Grace Water Challenge, which is a 3-day challenge that comes from your weekly tips. And then we have some automations built in. So this is because we have emails and we want to make sure that they can opt into the tips, the weekly tips, that they can opt into the water challenge. That's 2 of those. And then also to get that automatic negative thoughts campaign resource, which is not in there. So we got to fix that. Sarah, we forgot that one. The campaign. Anyway, okay, so we have that, and then we are going to, and then the last one is that thank you for opting in. So we want to make sure that when they opt in their email for these weekly tips, that they are going to see a confirmation. And so that's free. It's already set up. And so you will come up here and you will say that I grant permission to Simple Grace Collective, and I promise, I solemnly swear that I am not going to share this bundle code with anybody. Okay, that's what we're saying here. So we're going to claim that. And then we are going to see all of those available resources right there. And then we're going to hit close unless you want to get into them. So this first thing is your starting point. This is really basically the only thing you need to edit, unless you want to change any of the verbiage. This is your first step. You're going to click on that. Sarah, can you hear me? Are you still there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I just had to mute.
I was like, oh my gosh, she disappeared. So this is that first saved reply. You can click on that and edit it in any way you want, but this is what I will be doing for my teams. Once I have grabbed that bundle, I am going to come over and click on my contacts under contacts. And then I am going to, please don't steal those numbers. Sorry, I probably should not be showing this. I can't cover it. And then I am going to filter. And I am going to tag, I'm going to find my team tag, which is Living Well Tribe. And I'm going to grab that. And then I'm going to hit filter again. And then I'm going to hit actions. Now, some of you already, maybe you just do email, maybe you do text. This is where you can completely change that to however you want to. Or you can do it specifically for mail or text. If you clicked mail, this is what's going to pop up, and you're going to go to your saved replies up here, and you are going to go down and you're going to find the correct one. So what you are doing is you want the SGC 2022 tips opt-in, and that's going to pop this email up. I'm just going to type my name. I have a picture that goes there, but I'm just going to type that. And then I would hit send mail to 471 contacts, and that's how many would go out. And if I wanted to do it, I'm going to cancel it. And if I wanted to do that via text, I would do the same thing and hit text. And then I would do save reply, find that again, the SGC, and then it's got that ready to go. And then I would just hit the send to it. Or you can go to actions, go to bulk contact actions, and you can add, well, you can't add the campaign because it's not a campaign. If it was a campaign, you could add it there. So the reason, I just want to pop back on here, the reason that I showed you those two ways is some of you do not do text, you do email, and some of you do email and you do not do text. And so that is going to give them the option, the option to do whichever one you want. I personally am going to do both. Sarah is probably only going to do email. Maybe she'll change her mind, whatever she wants to do. So that is the first thing that you have to do. Pretty much from there, you would not have to do another thing if you didn't want to. If you want to find your campaigns, you come under contacts, you go to campaigns. I'm going to leave it because I'm not sending out those yet. And then you can search for it. Just type in SGC, easiest way. That stands for Simple Grace Collective. And you are going to find the 3 different campaigns here. This is that automatic negative thoughts. If you want to click on that, you can, excuse me. And again, the only thing that you would probably need to do in here is sign your name at the bottom if you wanted. Everything else is automated so that you can just get that done and going, okay? The other one is, again, just type in SGC and it's going to bring them all up. It's the exact same thing. So I'm going to actually stop showing you that. All it does is you decide if you want to put your name at the bottom, or if you already have it set up in your Get Oilin, it will automatically attach it for you in your emails. But that's basically it. Everything is ready to go. There are automations that are set up. So it's really, really exciting.
Yep, it's ready to go. Just do the save reply.
So simple. Figure out text, email, or both if you want to send them, and bing, bang, boom, you are done. Woo!
Yay.
Okay.
We're excited to send this out to our.
If you have any questions, drop them below. We'll go back and answer them. The link is in the description of this video. If you're like, yep, I'm ready to try these tips this month. And you guys, you can change the dates on them at any time. So if you want to send your tips out on a different day, you have that ability. If you want to send them all in one week, which I don't recommend, you can, but we don't recommend that. So anything else we didn't cover? No, I know how excited we are to give this to our teams, to connect with them with this. Are you looking if there's questions?
I am. Sorry. Nope.
No, you're fine. Okay, I don't see any. Oh, maybe. Okay,
No,
so
it's not. That link isn't correct. The link's not right in the
I
description.
grabbed the wrong one. You guys just give me a second. It's fine.
Yep.
We'll fix it when we get off this video, and we'll drop it in the comments too, or maybe Sarah wants to drop it in the comments now. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I'm sending this to my team actually today because I want it to, I don't want to even mess with tomorrow, and then they'll get their first tip on Tuesday. Okay, guys, have a good 2021. Celebrate it. It's almost over. Yay. Okay, bye.